You can get over some self-sabotaging pretty fast, and you can also get over a lot of things that maybe you didn't even know you were doing, that you were not even aware of, that could change in your life. Whether it's improvements in your health or your financial situation, whether you're looking for better relationships, or whether you're looking to overcome something that's just been a real hurdle for you in your mind, and probably has been that way since before you were 11 years old, long time ago for all of us. And it can be very frustrating, can't it? I mean, we try and try and try, and oh my goodness, it just won't stick somehow. It feels almost impossible to us. So over the last month and a half, I have had the opportunity to meet someone. His name is Richard Webb. And Richard has created, over a few years now, a series of audios that you listen to that are full of music, but they're not music specific. And by using them in binaural, and we'll talk about that in a minute, and switching outside to side multiple times with a declaration statement embedded in each of those musical interpretations, there's this amazing experience that can happen. So binaural means using both sides of the brain. So we know we have two sides of the brain, and for a long time, scientists said that we only use 10% of our brain, or at most 20%. But the reality is well known now that we use over 90 to 95% of our brain every single minute of every day, and probably 100% of the brain is being used in neural activities. Trillions of experiences go through our brain on a daily basis, and our body and our mind have to sift through. And this is sifted through our reticular activation system. Now, the reticular activation or activating system is like a shield or a doorway. And so we're going to call it a sieve, okay? Because it does let some things through, and other things it shuts off. And how it does that is it looks at what it's already let in, and if it's let something in, then it'll let more things that look like that inside. And if it hasn't let that in, it says, no, you are not allowed inside. Now, what that means for each of us, if we're not allowed inside, is that suddenly we find ourselves basically outside of that experience. We don't have that opportunity for us to access something that we've been trying to access, but by golly, it just won't go through. And can you imagine if you add essential oils to something that's already creating a great sense of tracking in the brain and bypassing, and then you use the essential oils which also bypass? Can you imagine how fast you can make changes in your life? Well, that's what's happening right now. And it's pretty remarkable. And I have yet to have one person that I've actually started and that has been doing it that hasn't had some pretty incredible results. There are so many possibilities. There are so many possibilities.